A cul-de-sac in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Sunday night slips toward Monday, February 26th, 2024. Porch lights blink out one by one until the street goes quiet. Just the sigh of wind in the trees and the soft hum of a neighborhood asleep.
Inside a 2-story home on Stafford Court, 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers is in bed. Brown hair, square-framed glasses on the nightstand, a small flashlight he likes to keep close at hand. Sometime between the comfort of lights out and the first hint of dawn, something changes. By morning, his room holds only an imprint on the sheets. Sebastian Rogers is gone.
Emergency. No problem. All units I'm at the corner of Pleasant Hill and John Young Freeway. 1519 East 18.
Let's ground everyone in the verified sequence. Sunday, February 25th, 2024, Sebastian spends the day with his mom, Katie Proudfoot. A department store run, video games at a bowling alley, and dinner locally. They head home and say goodnight, somewhere between 9 and 10 p.m.
A little before 10, there's a loud bang from his room. Katie calls out. Sebastian answers that he's okay, and she reminds him that they've got an early morning. Later, she's on the phone with her husband. He's out of town for work. For nearly 2 hours. She turns in around midnight.
Monday morning, February 26th. She goes to wake Sebastian for school. He isn't in his room. She checks the house, the neighborhood, even drives to the school that's less than a mile away. Her husband calls the local emergency communications center to report him missing.
And inside the house, no clothes or shoes missing, no money or food taken. His phone and cash are still on the dining table where they'd been the day before. The only thing that might be gone? A small yellow flashlight Katie thinks was missing.
Cameras matter here. Nearby home video and a dash cam from Katie's car show no vehicles coming to or leaving the home after they returned from dinner. No evidence from those angles that anyone drove up overnight.
Here's his physical description for context. A male, 5'5", around 110 to 115 pounds, brown hair, and hazel brown eyes. He was 14 at the time, and he would be 16 now. He has autism and other medical considerations that may affect his ability to return safely without assistance. The response in that first week is huge. We're talking a 4.5-mile radius, roughly 44,000 acres, mapped by about 2,000 searchers using a tracking app.
Multiple agencies moving in coordination. Sumner County Sheriff's Office, TBI, EMA, Hendersonville and Gallatin Police, THP, Metro Police, Wilson County Sheriff's Office, EMS, ERT, and the FBI. Not just boots on the ground, mounted patrols, ATVs, search and rescue K9s, drones, helicopters, even an airplane.
On day 2, the FBI plugs in with the Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team and the Behavioral Analysis Unit. A key consideration the BAU shares is that many autistic children are prone to wander and are often drawn to bodies of water. Drowning accounts for a high percentage of fatal outcomes in similar cases, and that insight shapes priorities.
Ponds are drained, waterways and lakes are searched, homes across the neighborhood are checked. Tips are taken seriously. Investigators say that they've chased them all. Some still under deeper review, most were cleared. 2 claims spread widely online and were later debunked. First, the flashlight in the backyard.
A neighbor's camera, angled toward the direction of Sebastian's yard, records 2 moving lights that night. On a quick viewing, it looks like someone with flashlights in the yard. But once investigators overlay the video with daytime visuals and topography, those lights line up with vehicle headlights flickering through trees from a road on a hill. Not flashlights, and not in the yard.
Second, the person in a green hoodie seen in a restaurant parking lot video the evening before. There's a brief interaction with Katie, and speculation spirals.
Law enforcement identifies that person, who speaks with them, same hoodie and all, and clears them. Not a suspect.
I've never lost hope. My son is missing. He is not dead.
18 months later, and the mystery remains about what happened to this young man, Sebastian Rogers. The now 16-year-old seemingly vanished from his Hendersonville home in February of 2024. Patsy Montesino spoke with Sebastian's father, who is keeping the faith his son is still alive.
I want answers. Where's my son?
This father's love keeps his efforts to find his son going. Sebastian Rogers went missing in February of 2024.
I've got a lot of memories of my son, but I'm not done making memories, and that's the point.
The picture inside the home is stark. A noise, the reassurance that he's okay, a long late-night phone call in another room, then morning, and he's gone. Essentials left behind, including the phone, don't point to a typical runaway scenario.
And we should emphasize what's not public. Specific exit points, any signs of egress, or interior forensic details. Investigators have kept some elements tight to protect the case. What we do have is a broad sweep: canvases, camera checks, and that sustained multi-agency lift. One lens is voluntary departure or wandering. With autism, nighttime wandering is something professionals flag. If that small yellow flashlight was truly missing, that could fit a late-night step outside.
The counterweight to this is the lack of shoes, money, or a phone. If he went out, it may have been brief or unplanned. That shifts concern toward environmental hazards, especially water, given what we know about risk profiles.
Another lane is accidental outcome after leaving the house. Terrain, traffic, culverts, retention ponds, large search grids can hide things. Vegetation and seasonal growth complicate later recovery.
A third lane is involvement by an unknown third party. Cameras don't show a vehicle approaching the home, which makes that harder to reconcile, but not impossible. Someone on foot, a missed angle, prior familiarity with the area. It would take opportunity and timing. As of now, nothing public confirms this path.
Digital angles are thin because the phone stayed home. Still, anyone from local gaming spaces or online communities who remembers unusual chats or meetups around that weekend might hold a small piece of context. That information belongs with law enforcement.
The community response has been powerful. The most helpful steps remain straightforward. Share the official missing person flyer and verified agency updates.
And avoid the traps, naming uninvolved people, doxing, or inventing motives. If you aren't certain, don't post it. Send it privately as a tip so investigators can triage without a rumor spiral.
During the first few weeks, there were massive search efforts looking for the autistic teen. But as time passed, they stopped. Now his dad, Seth Rogers, feels frustrated with law enforcement. He says they're not doing enough.
Nobody's been arrested, and my son hasn't been found.
That's why he's standing outside the Sumner County Sheriff's office.
So I can look at that window, so I can see them if they come out.
Joined by other supporters.
I am part of Team Sebastian. I just want answers. The community deserves to have answers.
Detectives have called this case a question mark. A parent wakes up and a child is simply gone. That is a haunting narrative.
Agencies remain aligned. Sumner County Sheriff's Office, TBI, and the FBI among them, still sharing information and tips. The FBI's reward is up to $50,000 for information leading to Sebastian's whereabouts. That's significant and ongoing. Here's the focused ask. If you live within about 4.5 miles of the home, review any doorbell, security, or dashcam footage from 9:30 p.m. Sunday, February 25th to 7 a.m. Monday, February 26th, 2024.
Pay special attention to quiet sidewalks, shoulders near water, paths to the nearby school, and drainage areas. Report any found items, especially a small yellow flashlight, even if you discovered them later. If you have any information regarding Sebastian Rogers, contact the Sumner County Sheriff's Office at 615-451-3838. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigations at 1-800-TBI-FIND or tips to TBI at tbi.tn.gov, and the FBI tip portal tips.fbi.gov.
Share the official flyer and report quickly. See something, say something isn't just a slogan here. Speed preserves leads. For a recap of his physical description, he's a male, 5'5", 110 to 115 pounds, brown hair, and hazel or brown eyes. He was 14 at the time, would be 16 now, with autism and other medical considerations.
You can also reach out to Crime Solvers Central via our channel or website. We'll pass credible tips along. Our team will also post vetted updates as they come.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us in this video.
Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and stay loud.